Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I miss you all terribly. I'm going to be honest that I've tried to make a video the past few nights and have just felt emotional because this is so much so fast and so many things are changing day by day and minute to minute, and there's a lot of uncertainty. But really because I miss you, and I love my job at Miami. I love that I get to work with cohorts of students in our program and get to know them. And you and your cohort mates you have a special place in my heart already. I care about you, and I miss you, and I know that everything will be okay and we're going to get through it together. But it's just a lot, right? All at once. So I miss you terribly, and we will figure it out. And so I wanted to put together this video to check in and put together some of my thoughts to share with you. So the first thing is that there's a lot of silver lining here, and one that makes me feel comfort is knowing that we're going to get back together next semester. So not only are we going to figure this out day by day and week by week, but we'll have time together next semester. So, the work that we've been doing with Talawanda and for you in 459 and your field placements just changed, right? Everything has changed really quickly, but we're going to figure that out. And I've reached out to the teachers at Talawanda to see if maybe there's some way that we can be supporting students remotely. But we'll figure it out, and we're going to make the best of it. And I'm really happy that we have next semester to come back together and work through some of the things that will be more of a challenge to do online, for the remainder of the semester. Okay, so I'm thankful that we have our time in the fall moving forward. I'm really looking forward to being back together in McGuffey again. Okay, so there's several things that I want to say, and the first is if you are moving this week, if you have a lot going on, whatever it is, that's what is most important compared to work and submitting your class assignments on time. I want for you to take care of yourself and your family first. I know that I've heard from many students that you've been moving over the weekend, so all of that takes precedent to turning in an assignment on time. So we'll get through this together. So I have reached out to Talawanda and the special ed program about thinking through ways that we can connect remotely, so stay tuned on that. I'm really hopeful that we can work something out. We're developing nice relationships with our students and would love to support them. I also want to just plant sort of a little seed and a thought for you. If you would like to reach out to your host teachers for 459 to see if there's anything that you can be doing to support their students remotely, if it's a video chat or emailing them or putting together materials and having Google Hangout lessons that you're teaching the students, I'm positive that teachers would really love any support that they can get, and that our students are home and isolated and would love any support and time to connect with you. I also want to say that midterm grades, we just got an email from the provost tonight that midterm grades will be extended one week after spring break, and so they're not due on Friday. But what I'd like for you to do is, at some point, if possible by the end of this week, certainly by the end of spring break, I'd like for you to email me a participation grade justification statement. So that can be a Google Doc that you share or an email that you send that has a paragraph that says, here is what I believe that I earned for my participation for the first half of the semester. So I'm giving you half your participation points at midterm and then the remaining half when I submit final grades. And so talk through how you've upheld your participation plan that you submitted in your proposal at the beginning of the semester, and talk through how you've been engaging in our class discussions thus far in our semester. For your participation for the second half of the semester, we're going to be doing that through online discussion boards, and I'm not expecting you to keep up with your participation plan unless you would like to. So many of you are doing 3-2-1s or class notes. I encourage you to continue to engage in whatever way works best for you, particularly if the methods that you selected for the first half of the semester work. Please keep those up. I'd love to see them, but I'm not requiring you to submit anything above and beyond the discussion posts that I'll be posting each week. So this week, I've posted your case study assignment. The last couple weeks in class, we have been working on IEPs and goals and objectives, and looking at ATRs and looking at the PIN statements and the present level statements. So I'd like for you to put all of that to practice, and to take one of the 3 ETRs that I've posted in that assignment and create a present level statement that includes a student's preferences, interests, needs, and strengths. And I'd also like for you to pull the best strategies that we identified in Chapter 2, and in your case study write-up, identify some of those best practices, how you could best support the needs of one of the 3 students that you've selected. When we come back from spring break, we'll do an online presentation where you're going to share that work and also tie it into the best practices that we identify in the next 3 chapters that we're going to be reading about supporting elementary, middle, or high school students. Okay, so I'm taking this week to sort of regroup and think through what online instruction will look like for the rest of the semester. Being a methods class, a lot of what we do is, in small groups and hands-on. So I'm really thinking through that, and we'll have an update after spring break with some exciting ways that we're going to move forward together. Okay. I'm in the throes of homeschooling right now and trying to figure that out. I've got access to my email all day, and feel free to call or text me with any questions that you have. I've really thought through what this is going to look like, and given, how this is just an extenuating circumstance, I don't feel that having a synchronous live WebEx session is going to work for everybody's needs, but I'm available not only during our class time, but at any time. My schedule is pretty open right now. And so feel free to call me or text me with any questions. I'm on the group chat. If you want that to be a private space, then kick me off of the group chat, or you can leave me on and you can ask me questions on there as often as you would like. That's whatever you're comfortable with as a group. But also feel free to send me text message questions or call me at any point. It's 614-270-1750. Okay. Well, that's all that I have for now, but I hope you're taking care of yourselves and each other and enjoying time with family. Please be sure to support each other as much as you can as we're figuring out, sort of a new mode of operation day by day. Okay, take care of yourselves. I miss you, and more to come soon. Take care.